So now, guys, we're already in Thailand, 2013.
Yeah.
You lived a life unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh.
So she's actually your second wife, the
Second
Tata.
wife, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So what happened 2013, you in Bangkok?
I loved it. I loved Thailand. I loved the atmosphere. I loved the smell, the atmosphere, just the very aroma of all of it. And just the people, the buzz. It was just a really great place. And I went, wow.
I've
I
got
like
something here in my teleprompter. Bangkok spending 100,000 what?
Pounds.
Pounds.
Well, over 4 years.
Over 4 years.
Maybe,
All right.
well, yeah, 5 years. 5 years. I was coming here once my wife and myself separated. I stayed with the family till my daughter was 18 and a
Okay.
little bit more. And I worked as a bar manager of a snooker hall, sports bar for a while
That's back in England.
back in England.
Right. So when did you come? So you traveled from the UK to Thailand 2013
15, 16,
till
17,
18, and
18.
18 you decide to come here and open a bar.
I'd been
No, no.
coming. I'd been coming for 4 years,
Okay.
and I discovered Pattaya. That's why I spent so much silly money. Well, I had a budget of £500 a day. I was your 2-week millionaire. I was your 1-month millionaire.
Okay.
I had a great time, and I loved every second of doing that. And
Okay.
then I've always thought I'd love to come and live here, and I thought, one day I'll retire there. And then I met a girl in Banchang. And I kept in touch with her while I'm back in the UK, in between the trips. And one day she said, when you're coming back to Pattaya? I said, February the 15th. Well, she rocked up, knocked on my door at the Hotel Vic on Soy 6. She said, I've come to see you. Okay, fine. Been together since then.
So you got divorced in the UK before?
I'm legally separated. I'm actually going to go home in September and hopefully sign a dotted line and become fully divorced.
Wait.
Yeah.
Now we're 224. You're here since 2019.
18.
18.
Yeah.
So you're still married legally in the UK.
Because of the 5-year separation law, we are separated.
Okay.
So there's
okay.
no legality to that,
Okay.
I hope. So, yeah.
So you're together with this lady who knocked on your door.
Yeah, and she looked after me very, very well through 2 bouts of sickness. We went on holiday together, we laughed, we joked, we had a great time. I thought, this is an interesting lady. Then I found out what she did, and she was a cashier.
Another cashier.
Another cashier.
That's the most looked after job in Pattaya. I just arrived 2 weeks ago.
There must be 10,000 cashiers in Pattaya.
5,000 bars, 10,000 cashiers. I just arrived 2 weeks ago. I work in a bar, but just cashier. I never go with customer.
She worked bar.
Right.
So I got talking to her. I'd been going to this bar, the Hunny pot on Soy Hunny, met this guy Al, we got on famously, been happy, friends, drinking. And he'd mentioned to me, a year earlier he was looking for partners to go into opening a gents club. I'd always had this in mind. I thought, you know what? Sod it. I'm coming. I'm retiring. I'm done. My kids are grown up. I'm done. I've got some money. I'm done. I'm coming here. So I went to him and said, I fancy doing it. He said, well, there's only you and me. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't mind going in halves. We worked out how much it was cost. And I thought, I can do that. Easy. I've got more to spend.
This is 2018.
2018.
So you moved 2018 permanently retired to Pattaya.
Yeah.
And then you had your girlfriend, and then the Thai lady, and you became partner of the bar with a guy from the UK also?
No, an Australian, Brisbane Al.
All right.
Nice guy. Okay. We're still great friends. We still get on. We still drink together whenever I see him. It's been a long while. So when I spoke to him about opening the bar, he said, I don't have a cashier. I don't have any girls.
I know someone who has got
I know
experience.
someone who could just do this job for us.
Exactly.
Boom. So I had the final pieces of the jigsaw that made it feasible.
Right.
We opened with his experience and a pair of us, and the girls we had were Banchangos. If anybody's been to Banchang, they know what I mean. And we had that, the strapliners, bringing a taste of Banchang to Pattaya. That was the
Okay.
Hunny Lounge slogan at the beginning.
I don't actually know what it means.
Banchang is a strip of bars in a little town about 30 miles away near Rayong,
Okay.
and it's renowned for its bar scene.
Okay.
It's very vibrant.
Right. When I came to visit you in your club
Yeah,
last week,
yeah.
I think, what time was it? 10 o'clock in the evening?
Yeah.
I just walk in. Already one of your ladies tried to grab my jewels. I told her, they're reserved, they've got exclusivity. So your club is a naughty one.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't get told off for trying.
Yeah.
I might warn off, not with him, please, darling. But anyway, yeah.
Right.
So we ran this bar together. We had a great time, but it all went sour. He thought I was not what he wanted to be. I thought he was not what I wanted to be.
Well, you
We
separated.
had a difference. We
Right.
separated.
Right. So you bought him out.
Eventually,
Right.
I decided I'll go on my own. So I went to LK Metro and I put a deposit on a bar called Relax Bar.
Okay.
And a very, very dear friend, David Corey, now the manager at Camel Toe, he came and grabbed me by the ear about 4 days into this venture. Walk this way, young man. I did ask you to come and speak to me if you ever had any problems. I took me to what he called an appropriate bar for your business. And he took me to Maggie May's on Soy Chayapur.
Okay.
I walked in, I loved it, I said yes. I didn't even ask the price, I said I'll buy it. Maybe I preempted the bargaining, but I still got a bargain. I
This
bought
is 2000.
That's 2018, probably June. I spent a week in the UK cleaning up what I could. After I decided to do it, I came back, we built a bar, we opened it. We had a fallout by June, bought Maggie May's about June 2018.
Okay. And the wife back in the UK, she was throwing a party that you left?
She actually came and visited me.
Excellent. She wanted to make sure that you stay here.
By the way, it's not the first time that I've had two of my wives in the same room. My first wife, second wife get on. My second wife and third wife have shared a drink, discussed me,
Okay.
much to my chagrin, but life is good. And lo and behold, my friend Al, he couldn't keep the Hunny Lounge going. So he came to me and said, do you want to sell out? Do you want to buy my part? Buy me out? I thought, yeah, okay. He named his price, a very, very fair price.
Okay.
Got to give the man his due, his credit, his transparency, his straightness, and his fairness were exemplary. We don't get on as partners, but we got on as friends.
Right.
Great man.
Right.
Anyway,
Do you think it is more because of... did he stay in the bar scene or did he pack up?
he did try to stay, but things didn't work out for him. He went back to Australia.
Right. So this is basically coming again, my theory. People come to Pattaya, they have a certain plan, let's say opening a bar, because they want to do something to do and generate money.
Yeah.
I would never open a bar, never a restaurant or anything, but they like the bar scene and everything, so they start, and then after, what is the failure rate, let's say within 2 years?
2 years is about, if you're still going after 2 years, you'll survive.
Right.
Yeah. Those are the hardest.
What do you think is the success rate or failure rate? People opening up, failing, and then going back. Is it 50-50?
The success rate's quite high because a lot of people come here with deep pockets and subsidise their bars. Or they get rich investors, so they keep it going. So there's a lot of bars out there with money behind them, and they'll survive because they can, and they'll get bigger, and they'll get better.
Right. So the one without deep pockets.
Yeah, they fail quickly. They fail quickly. 'Cause unless they've got a unique selling point, a niche, a reason for the bar to be. There's a million beer bars. If you open another beer bar, what makes it any different to that one, to that one, to that one, to that one? They've all got a pool table and television, music and girls.
You know how funny, when I went to visit you in Hunny Lounge, that was, I think, the third or fourth time that I actually drive into Hunny, Soy Hunny.
Yeah.
And there's one shop next to the other one. I remember during COVID, I went in there and I wanted to get foot massage because all our massage shops, she looks at me, foot massage? No, we don't do this here.
No.
Foot
You want a real massage, go around the corner.
Exactly, I didn't know. So what makes one place specially to the other one or different? The ladies, the owners, the music, the what?
It can be a variety of things. It can be what kind of girls they have, the quality of girls. Some gents clubs, they drive their business by having high quality girls at a reasonable cost in a nice, quiet, relaxing environment. Lex 11 does that. Heavens Above does it in perfection. Bordering on a go-go gents club hybrid, but they have higher quality girls. So that brings different clientele.
Right.
Okay. Some bars just cater for quick service. I'm not going into that. Quick service, one drink, in and out, bang. Few bars do that.
Right.
There's certain strips of bars that do that. Then there's ones that mix that with music, fun, games, and the vibration, the vibes, the atmosphere in the place.
Okay.
Usually driven by the owner, but the owner attracts a certain kind of person that likes him and he likes them. Then they come, they stay, and they enjoy what he's tried to build. We talked a long time about what kind of bar we wanted to have.
Right.
And we decided, make it a bar that we would want to go to
Right.
if we didn't own it.
Right.
And that has been the primary drive.
So how long you have the Hunny Lounge already?
7 years,
7 years.
50%, and then the last 4 years, 100%.
Right. So where do you see yourself another 5 years? Wife number 4?
No, I doubt it. I have a married wife, number 3, yeah, legitimately. I've got the ring, with everything but the document.
Yeah, but you don't, as long as you give her a nice present every year, let's say between 1 baht gold to 5 baht gold, she doesn't need the paper.
Exactly. You take care of me, I'll take care of you.
So one of the things that I want to ask you, that you are now here 7, 8 years in the bar scene. I now went to the Philippines, and
Okay.
and then people ask me about Pattaya, and they say, oh, you're Pattaya, that's Sin City. And I told them, no, it's actually more like a holiday resort. People didn't believe me. And I said, it's a resort, everyone knows each other. It's a retirement resort. Now, you're in the bar scene for the last 7 years.
Yeah.
Do you think Pattaya changed a little bit in the last 7 years?
Yes, an awful lot. I think over the years I've seen the development of what the government calls the family-friendly side. There's music events, there's pride parade.
Right.
There's so much, the fireworks festival, and of course they have their own traditional Thai festivals, which they make special, and they have events for that. I think they've done a wonderful job of attracting customers here. Not all of them are customers for the bar scene,
Right.
but
I see more families coming over, and again,
yes,
if you don't want to be in the red light district,
You
it's
don't need
not. Yeah, it's not full on your face.
No.
If you're not in Walking Street or Soy Hunny
yeah,
or Freetown or other areas, you wouldn't even actually see it.
no,
If you go to the malls, the only thing that I see that some people with younger ladies, but that's it. And the rule, we all know it, it's half your age plus 7, which is acceptable. When I went to the Philippines, I saw age gaps of 30 years, 35, 40 years. So Thailand is actually more regulated than the Philippines, I would say.
Oh, probably. I've not been to Philippines, but I have a plan, a cunning plan. But
I will tell you about my cunning plan about the Philippines because I'm organizing a diving trip and snorkeling trip during Songkran to get away.
Good idea. Very good.
But don't tell anyone.
No, I won't tell anyone.
Exactly. So tell me, where do you see yourself in another 5 years?
I think in another 5 years, I will probably, I might still own a bar.
Okay.
But I will be away from the bar.
So more
I won't
behind
be
the
the driving
scene.
force. I hope I've built the reputation such it can exist on its own without me being there, without people coming to see me. Of course, I will go there. And it's become a lifestyle I'm very used to.
Right. Now, because you're a bar person, which I'm exactly not. Let me give you something for the end of the video. Any advice that you can give anyone who wants to come here, opening a bar or thinking of moving to Pattaya? Because again, the viewers which are watching, they're all people who know Pattaya and thinking of moving and still a little bit scared or not. This is a show or a podcast for bringing people information, but also reassuring them or confirming them how good it is or what not to do. Anything.
Okay, I can start. If you're going to come here on your own and start a business without any prior knowledge of the bar business, without any prior knowledge of Pattaya or what you want to do, my advice is don't do it.
Right.
Please. It's just, you've got to be lucky.
Right.
You've got to, and when I say lucky, a friend of mine said, Samuel Johnson or Sam Goldwyn?
Okay.
He said, the harder I work, the luckier I get.
Right.
My hard work was done before, so I built up a reserve fund that I could use.
Right.
I had bar experience.
Right.
In the UK when I was 19. In America when I was 29, I worked bar.
Right.
Okay.
No, you're a barman. You're absolutely a barman.
And again, when I was working just before I came out here, I ran a sports bar, sports hall, bar for weekends.
Right.
And I was the controller. I had to learn the bar business. Now, that part of running a bar is irrelevant here because you can't actually do that bit, changing the kegs, changing the gas, doing the stock. You've got to let other people do that for you.
Right.
But a bit of knowledge of accounting, profit and loss, spreadsheets, a little bit of basic accounting, a little basic knowledge of economics. And I'm talking, you don't need a lot.
Right.
It helps if you know an awful lot, but you don't really need that much. Not to run a bar.
Right. Any other advice?
Yeah.
I have one advice for you guys. If you're looking at a lady and you're questioning if it's maybe a lady boy or not, it's definitely a yes.
Oh, yes.
It's a he. Don't worry.
If there's a doubt, it's got
And I need to mention there are girls here who are a little bit nuts, and there are girls also here who have nuts. So be aware about it. That's general advice.
Very true story.
Right?
Yeah. The most beautiful looking women in Pattaya, probably in Thailand, are ladyboys. I'm sorry. The most attractive women that you see on the streets, if they're taller than 5'6", it's probably a boy at heart.
I saw a lady. She was 5'1", and I always look at the hands.
Yes.
It was absolutely delicate, nothing you couldn't see, but something was wrong with her. She was too beautiful, too perfect. So I was lucky. One of my Thai friends was next to me, and I bumped in and asked, "Tell me, is this a ladyboy?" And she looks and said, "Oh yeah." This was the first time I couldn't tell, but she was sitting. She was next to me, and you see, she was not connected to anything of entertainment. She was not a freelancer, nothing.
There's still times when that happens and I get caught out and I'm chatting and I'm going to the nicest looking girl in the bar, which should be a red flag. Yep. And is that a ladyboy? To my friend, the manager. Said, yeah. But you look at her, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. And it's true. So you can make a very successful business, I think, and it's a niche for somebody. A ladyboy gentleman's club.
Don't get me started on this one. I think we need to wrap it up.
Okay. Well, last one.
All right.
Last piece of advice. Find a niche.
Yes.
Something you know.
Right.
Something you believe in. Find a valid partner, be it Thai or Farang, who is on the same page, the same book, in the same direction. Not just a friend, but a proper, legal, valid business partner. Put everything on paper, make it legal.
Right.
Saves a lot of problems, a lot of heartache.
Yeah, yeah. I think we can wrap it up. So thank you very much for coming. It was a pleasure having you.
Pleasure talking to you again, Claudio.
So these are the people that we meet and in Pattaya, living here, they're characters. And again, I call it a holiday resort. I call it paradise. So thank you very much for watching and see you all in the next video. Cheers, guys.
Thank you.